Hi everyone, this is Joel. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I really appreciate it. So yeah, I had to do this in my hair because it's too long. I hope it's okay if you're used to the floof. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm really sorry for my long absence. I've been sick recently. I still kind of have the colds at the moment, but they're much more manageable than before. So yeah, thank you very much to those who wished me well. I'm feeling much better now, and I will get to the swing of things really soon. I know that I've been away for a long time here on YouTube, but if you follow me on my social media, you can see me post there more often. So if you're interested in knowing more about me and get more frequent updates, then I recommend you to please follow me on my social media. So I think this is gonna be the last episode of the first season of my Learn to Skate series. So today I'm gonna talk about basic turns and steps. So I know that these aren't really as important as they look, but actually turns and steps are kind of like the nuts and bolts in your program. So for you to be able to go into your next element, it's not just all crossovers and whatnot. You also have to do turns and steps for you to be able to go to a jump or a spin. So this is very important that you get this down and you get this down properly. So today I'm gonna be showing you tips and tricks on how I do my turns and steps. So basically I'm going to teach you just basic turns. So I'm gonna be showing you the different kinds of 3 turns and then your Mohawks. So yeah, if you want to see tips and tricks on how I do my 3 turns and my Mohawks, then please keep on watching. So I'm gonna show you first my 3 turns, but before that, I'm gonna show you first some exercises that I do so that you can improve on your 3 turns. So this is the first exercise. As you can see, I have my arms on the boards, and then I'm just trying to twist my hips, just kind of feeling how they feel when I try to do them. Also, something to be mindful of when you're doing this is make sure that you're turning using the correct parts of your blade, and you're not turning using your toe picks and kind of pivoting around that. So that's a no-no. Don't do that. The next thing you can do after that is you can try doing your 3 turns on the boards. So just like this, you can try with the boards in your side and then trying your 3 turns there. Just make sure that you're not swinging your leg around, and make sure that you still have control when you're doing these. So just use the boards on your side for balance and just try to feel it moving just like this in this video. So now that you've tried doing those exercises, you can try doing your 3 turns now. This is the position that you need to be in before you do your 3 turns. So as you can see, I'm on my T position. What I do is when I push off the ice, I make sure that my free leg is pointed so I have control over it. Once I reach the crest or the top of the 3 turn, I then put my leg up like in a 1-foot glide position. I then twist using my hips, and then I extend the free leg again. So your arms need to be on the L position when you're doing your 3 turn at the first, and then once you transfer over, you make sure that you maintain that L position. Okay, so here are the different 3 turns. So here I do an outside 3 turn, and then here I do an inside 3 turn. Here I do a backward inside 3 turn, and here I do a backward outside 3 turn. So as you can see, on the inside 3 turns, I actually have my arms opposite to each other. So if I have my right leg in front on my T position, I have my left arm in front on my T position, as seen here. So this is how you need to do your 3 turns if they're in a forward inside position. So before I move on to my Mohawks, it's just a few tips when you're doing your 3 turns, just to recap. Number 1, you need to have your free leg extended, like pointed when you're doing your 3 turns, so that you have control, and just make sure that your arms are straight. Also make sure that you're turning from the hips and you're not flailing your body around when you're doing your 3 turns. So yeah, let's move on to the Mohawks. So for the Mohawk, same exercise as you've seen on the 3 turns. So as demonstrated here, you can put your arms, or you can place your arms on the boards, and then just try to feel your body switching from the left foot to the right foot. For Mohawks, you need to also note that you're turning from an inside edge to an inside edge. And then once you're comfortable with that, you can try actually still facing the boards and try to turn using the board. So as you can see, again, for whatever free leg is up, then my toes are pointed. That just makes sure that one, you have control over the mohawk, and that number two, there's a clean line. So you don't want your free leg to be bent. That doesn't look right. So once you're comfortable with this, again, you can try it without the boards. So this is how you would do your mohawk. So again, you need to start off in a deep inside edge if you're going forwards, and as you're bringing your free leg to the back, you're twisting your hips until your hips are facing in front of the circle, and then you push back, and then you switch, making your opposite leg the free leg this time. So these are your different mohawks. So here I'm demonstrating a forward inside mohawk. Here I'm demonstrating the back outside mohawk. Again, big no-nos when doing these turns and these steps. Don't flail your arms around, and just don't do the 3-turn just for the sake of it. Make sure that you're well aligned and you have control over your body, because it will haunt you in the long run when you're trying to do these difficult elements. So once you're comfortable with your mohawks, it should look something like this. And as you can see here, I'm just doing a variation of turns and steps. And again, these are just really nice to look at, especially when you're connecting an element to another and it's just not crossovers. It really looks good to look at when you're doing your 3-turns and your mohawks correctly. So please make sure that you get this done and you really practice this, because it will really help you in the long run, and it's gonna really help with your skating, trust me on this. So this concludes the last episode of my first series for my Learn to Skate series. I hope this has been really helpful for you guys. Again, if you have any questions, please sound them off in the comment section below. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button and click on the notification bell so you get notified every time I post a new video. So yeah, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!